Good evening, everyone. This is Sindhu here, and in this semester, we chosen to design and build a SIP service known as Voice over IIT for the IIT community at main campus. And I'm working with a dynamic team of 4, and this is our team. And Voice over IIT is a VoIP service which uses SIP protocols and which allows SIP users to make calls to one another over the internet. And for the implementation of the SIP, we need a up and running server and user agents. For the server, we have chosen to use Asterisk as it is an open source software implementation of IPPBX. It acts as a back-to-back user agent and has default option to allow calls to pass through it. And for the user agents, we use Zyper and Xlite. They are soft phone applications which are available in the internet, and they allowed us to change the account settings in them so that they are allowing the calls to pass through our server. And we installed the Asterisk on Ubuntu operating system. This is our logical architecture. There are many ways to configure the Asterisk, but we chose to pass the signaling information and the media information through our Asterisk. So we have designed it in such a way that when the user agents are making the calls, the information is passing through the Asterisk. And this is the physical architecture where our Asterisk is connected to the switch, which is then connected to the IIT router. The router is connected to the internet. When the user Salman is trying to make a call Uzma, I would like to mention that both the users are registered with the Asterisk. So when they try to make the call, when the user Salman is trying to make a call, it's going to route him from his home router to our Asterisk through the IIT router. And then this Asterisk is going to check if Uzma is registered or not. If Uzma is registered user, then it's going to forward the call to Uzma through the IIT router and through her home router. And now my friend Sudhindra will here explain more about our goals and milestones of the project.
Hi everyone, my name is Sudhi and I'm here to discuss about the project goals and tasks. First comes, we have set up the 2 main things as a goal, and the first thing is to build a voice or IIT system in the main campus using the SIP protocol and to allow the registered users to make the calls between each other over the internet. The second one is to the user agents must go through the Asterisks. The calls must go through the Asterisks. And coming to the milestones and tasks, the first thing is to get familiarized with the operating system, Asterisks, and the soft phone applications. The second one is to configure the Asterisks into the as a server. And third one is to map the IP address and fully call for domain name to the DNS. And fourth one is to create the user agents on the Asterisks and trying to register them on the through the soft phone applications. And finally, to take a Wireshark trace to observe the voice of IIT system and the calls made between the test user agents or going through the Asterisks. So now the Salman to continue.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Salman. Now, as you can see, our server, Asterisk server is running and it's ready for us to create the users. I'm going to go through you how to create the users, and as you can see, I just demonstrated here a couple users. Before I do that, there's a general part that allows you how to control your media. And in the general part, in this case, we have chosen to control our media and let it go through the Asterisk program instead of going through from one user agent to the next user agent. After that, I created one user. The first user is Davidus. And as you can see, after I chose my type and the host dynamics and all of that, I needed to create more users because the main goal of this project was to create 50 user accounts for 2 different classes of Professor Carroll. And in order to do that, I will just show you like 3 to 4 more users. The second user is Sindhu, which inherits the contents of Davidus, as you can see. And then we have Uzma, Salman, that would be me, and Sundi. This is the first file that we have configured after Asterisk was installed. The second file that you need to configure, because now users are just created, but you cannot make a call. So you have to create a dial plan for these users. In order to do the dial plan, then this is the second file. The extension is .conf file. Any call that's intended for the first user, Davidis, after it's dialed, it would route to Davidis. So after that, you would see the second demonstration, Sindhu, it would be the same, Uzma, Salman, and Sundi. They would all be the same. Okay, next slide. And after we created a user and created a dial plan for that user, now we have to register the user in order to test the call. So there's a lot of soft phone applications you can try. There's too many in the internet. We have chosen Zoiber and Xlite for our test. This is an Xlite demonstration. If you go to account settings, you need to put your ID and your password, and the domain name that we are giving the students is to register. So as you can see, the user ID is Uzma. The domain that we're using is the main.rtcl.iit.edu, and after you put your password in, you're logged in. You can call your friend on the other end. And we have done 3 demonstrations on this, a smartphone to smartphone, and a smartphone to a laptop, and a laptop to a laptop. And all 3 demonstrations were successful. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Uzma, and right now my friend has explained about creating the users. But we wanted to make sure whether the user passed our proxy or not. So the best method we thought for making sure of it is by taking a trace. So here you can see a trace which was taken at the receiving end by the asterisk server and the receiver for the call. The next. And we just went deep into the trace and we opened the ladder diagram to make sure as the call was registered or not. You can see an asterisk server over there that is 64.131.109.7. Well, the asterisk server as a back-to-back user agent. That's why you can't see the call from the originating side to the asterisk server, or else you can see a like ladder diagram from the asterisk server. Okay. Well, you can see the asterisk server here, that's 64.131.109.7. Well, since an asterisk acts as a back-to-back user agent, it takes the call from the originating side and it sends another invite to the receiving side, that is 104.194.120.72. Well, you can see an invite message which is sent from the asterisk server to the receiving side. So the receiving side then sends an 100 trying and then 180 ringing. And it also sends an RTP, and then after it sends the RTP, it also sends a 200 OK, which is used for establishing a connection, a proper connection between both the asterisk server and the receiving side. And then you can see that the asterisk server sends an acknowledgement that it has received the 200 OK message, and then it also sends an RTP, and it also sends a video RTP that is H263 codec. But since we took a very small trace, that's why as soon as the video RTP was sent, we just hanged up the call. And you can see a bye and a 200 OK. Well, as they say, nothing is achieved without struggles. So initially, even we faced a lot of struggles. Like we were not, the IIT network had blocked the 5060 port for security reasons. So we had to ask the IIT to open it for us. And then we even had the firewall problem, which didn't allow our proxy to use our port. So then we had to disable the firewall. And then the second conclusion is that we have successfully implemented asterisks, and then we are now able to make the audio and the video calls between the users, and we have created 50 users for the VoIIT system till now. And this is the future work which we are going to do. We want to implement more functions into the voice over IT system, and we can create more users. As of now, since we have only 50, so we are planning to create a lot more. And then we can make the application more versatile so that it can be used by any software application, or else we can just use a SIP trunk so that we can connect it to the PSTN network. And we are even planning to build an WebRTC interface, which I hope we'll be able to do in the next semester. And now let's just go to the demo part. Oops, no audio.
Project that we have done this semester. So I'm going to go ahead and do the first demonstration in which we will be making. Demonstration in which we would be making a call using a
I don't think so.
No.
Hello everyone, good evening. This is Sindhu here from 546 class and I'm here to demonstrate the voice over IIT project that we have done this semester. So I'm going to go ahead and do the first demonstration in which we would be making a call using a software application from a mobile device to another mobile device. So I have chosen to use Zoiper, a software application, whereas there are other software applications where you can use in order to make this call like Xlite, 3CX and Miniature, which are available in internet. But please make sure you should be able to change the settings in order to achieve the appropriate results of this project. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is my account which is already registered, so I'm going to go ahead and mark it as unregistered. So here you can see the account name as Sindhu, and the domain we have mentioned it as main.rtcl.iit.edu, and the username I have given it as Sindhu, and you can mention the password here. And I would like my name or the caller ID to be available as Sindhu, so I have mentioned it as Sindhu. So I'm going to go ahead and register this account. So you can say that the registration status is changed to OK, which means that my account has been registered. So I'm going to go ahead and call my friend who is registered on his mobile device with the same account settings as I just did. So you can see the call coming on his mobile. There you have options either to answer, either you can make a video call or you can just ignore or decline the call. So when he's going to answer the call, we can talk to each other. So you can, there's a noise disturbance because they are close to each other. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that. So I just wanted to confirm that there is actually audio going through each of the mobile devices. And now we can make a video call by selecting option video. So when I select video, this shows that the successful video call has been established between the two mobile users. So I'm going to end this call and I'm going to hang up. And next we're going to show a demonstration where we will be able to call from a desktop to a mobile device.
This is Salman. Welcome to the second demonstration of our project. It is about making a phone call from a smartphone to a desktop. As you can see, we're just about to call one of our friends. The call just came in the laptop. We just answer the call and we send a video. So we have to allow the video so that it can start. Now as you can see, the video just came in, and you can see the video from the laptop and as well as the phone. Now this is a successful call with a video transmission, and thank you so much.
Hello everyone, this is Uzma and welcome to the third demonstration of the Voice over IIT project. In this demonstration, we are showing you how to make a call between two laptops. In the first laptop, we have downloaded Zoiper, and then we have added our account by going to settings and then preferences and all our fields in the account. And then we have clicked OK. And now I'm just trying to call from one laptop to the other laptop. Now you can see a call being sent from my laptop to my friend's laptop. And just go to the menu bar and then start video. So now you can see a call which is established between the two laptops. And you can even see the video of one laptop and the other laptop. Now this is a way how we can call from one laptop to the other laptop. Okay, thank you. That was our demo, and now thank you. And any questions? Yeah?
Just one thing, on your future work, you need to include security because you're 109.7 being attacked all the time.
We'll definitely do that. Yes? Well, we have to work on that, so we are planning to do it in the future. Yeah, it does provide audio. Our project to provide conferencing, asterisks.
Any more questions? Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.